Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Still alive and in color in my 2019 Casitas 17-footer, 84 square feet of interior space, and I'm at Garner State Park, Texas on a cool morning. It's about 37 degrees here, and I got to tell you, last night it was a beautiful clear sky and a cold night, and I walked outside about midnight just for the hell of it, and the stars were beautiful. I mean, it was such a it looked like I was out in the middle of Big Bend National Park. I mean, it was really beautiful. No light pollution anywhere that I could see. And yeah, sure, whenever we look at the stars, we start to ask ourselves a lot of questions, don't we? I can imagine what people asked themselves thousands of years ago, probably the same questions I ask, like, why am I here? Or all that sort of stuff. But anyway, I've been RVing a long time, and this is just another spot in the universe. But today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. And what else? Hey Google, what's the temperature at Garner State Park, Texas?
In Garner State Park, it's currently 37.
With a low of 28 in the morning. Probably be a little frost on the pumpkin out here. And hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The current temperature in Bangor is 35.
Okay. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The current temperature in Butte is 22.
With a high of 40. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The current temperature in Fairbanks is minus 19.
With a high of -1. Now, how would you like to be there? So if you think it's cold where you are, go to Fairbanks. And this new stuff they've got on YouTube, I used to be able to scroll all the way down to the beginning of my comments, and it won't let me do that. Oh, here it goes. It's just slow, that's all. It's just slow. Real slow, actually. And but anyway, we'll go back a little ways here, and I'll start. Hey Google, tell us a flea joke.
Why did the school kids eat their homework? Because their teacher told them it was a piece of cake.
That's a flea joke, according to artificial intelligence or machine learning or whatever you want to call it. That's a flea joke. So you can see how far apart we are. But having said that, we'll start right here. It says, well, let's start with Peggy Parker. Well, no, let's start with Sherry McGinley. Sherry McGinley says, neat video, I like this state park, me too. Slack Packhacker. The dancing at Garner did involve the moon and stars and hormones. You ain't kidding, boy, because it was all mainly teenagers, and you know what that is. Woo, woo, woo. Lordy, lordy. Peggy Parker. Great video, Rusty. Thank you. Tumbleweed. Thank you, Peggy Parker. Tumbleweed. Hi, Rusty. Keep hugging up all those girls you can. I try to do the same. Well, I haven't done that in a while. Gerard Trico. What was the name of the song? I could not understand what the girl was saying. I think the name of the song is Go Home Girl. Shin 11700. Do you do anything special to protect the fiberglass on the casita? Not a single thing. Nothing. Naren, nothing. Well, I do try to keep it under cover. I mean, I keep it under cover about 4 or 5 months a year when I'm at home on my home base in Texas. Shin, oh, I just read that. Art Dog, I really enjoyed this trip. Oh, I haven't done, boy, I'm slipping here. This is Trenton Clump. That's it with a grin on its face. That's my teddy bear with my name on it. This is Olive Oyl and Popeye from the old Popeye cartoons. That's Betty Boop, 1930s. Mr. Bill. And behind them is a sticker that says Native Texan, and with a jalapeno on it. And this is a $1 million note, a 1,000 yen note, a €5 note, a $2 bill, a Frugal RV Gal sticker, and a Deborah Dickinson sticker. Check their channels out. That's Mr. Bojangles, and that's my last old banana. That is Olive Oyl's bra. That's a smiling face with nose, ears, and hair on it. Now I put that on there. And then this is a sign that says life is better in a casita. So now back to art. I read that. Taz Mod. Oh yeah, Art Dog says, I really enjoyed this trip down memory lane, Rusty. Thank you. Taz Mod, howdy to you. Gustavo Cotto. Al, I want to buy like that beautiful woman. She is beauty. Love her. Okay, go get it, boy. Chet Jorgensen, grumpy guy. I'm a grumpy guy. Grumpy guy. Oh, I know who he is. He's the guy that left a lot of crappy comments, I think. He did. I think I'm going to put him in the trash can just for practice. Nancy Francipane. Thanks for the info, Trike Man. Oh, well, we can't all be happy campers. Actually, I'm a happy camper. I hope I didn't come off too bad in that video about changing campsites. You know, sometimes things happen. You know, there's it's not in your control. So do what you can. But anyway, Al Fear, F-E-R, Fur. Great looking park, Rusty. Water looks very clear, similar to the Guadalupe State Park or the Guadalupe River in New Braunfels, Texas. Summertime, very, very crowded. People float down the river. Great video from Rocheron, Texas, USA. Well, thank you, Al. This is Rose Ann Jacquette. Good move. Yeah, it was. You know, actually, I moved twice, and no fee, no nothing. Just if there's a space available, they were very cooperative, and I appreciate that, Garner State Park people. Thumbs up to you. Anyway, Vibosser1. Hello, Rusty. Hello, Vibosser. Open Skies is this person's name. I just moved to Central Texas from Boston, Massachusetts, and I found your videos very helpful. I am retired and I'm trying to find places around to drive to. Keep up the good work and thank you. Yeah, well, Garner State Park could be a good one, or this whole area. Linda Barker, everything stays the same, but the price looks like a pretty park. It is a pretty park. Yeah. That little booth, you know, where you take your pictures, those used to be 25. The last time I used one, they were 25 cents. And they're $5 now. Road Warrior, one of the nicest state parks you have visited, in my opinion. Keep up the good work. We'll visit this park when I've made it that far south. Well, good for you. Come on down. Rabbi, I'll move after on the first day, but not after setting up. Well, see, I don't mind moving after I set up because, see, it's so easy, man. I can hook up and move in 15 minutes, you know, or less. I mean, I can completely relocate in less than half an hour or 20 minutes. It's not, all I got to do is back up. I don't hook up the chains or the lights or do anything fancy, and the stuff inside, I don't move anything. I just tow it on over there. Danny Vance, that's prime real estate, privacy. Yep. The spot I got now is even better. Actually, this is really a good spot because I was able to look at the stars last night at the other place because of the bright lights from the water well drillers. You couldn't see anything. Gerald Meadows, we were there in '62, Garner State Park. I remember hearing the jukebox play Skeeter Davis's song "End of the World" and Gene Pitney's "Town Without Pity." Yeah, that was a good song. Yeah, my sister was 16 and she was a dancer. I just tried to keep out of the way of the dancers. Debbie Weckler, so fun. Thanks, Rusty. You're welcome. Moose Knuckle, that's a catchy name. I'm like you, Rusty. I don't want anyone near me if at all possible when I'm camping in need of peace and privacy. But, you know, speaking of that, you know, that's why I've got 2 home bases, okay? Because I know that I wear thin pretty quickly on when it's a crowded park or anywhere there's a lot of people around, and I like my own privacy, and that's why I have. Oh, I also talked to the people at Otero Electric yesterday, and it's done. They're sending me the contract on the electrical, and we should have that completed here in the next 30 days, and that's wonderful, right on time. Yeah. So, but as far as peace and privacy, so you know, probably in the near future, in the next 12 months or less. You'll see me doing a lot less state parks or any other parks, except when I'm traveling to Capitan or coming back to my home base. And other than that, I'm just going to be a fixture in those two areas, and we'll just work on that. We'll do something. Don't worry. This guy's name is Half As Homesteader. Okay, and some potato paste. Oh, that's in the Instant Pot. My simple soup. Yeah, it was good, man. I like my. In fact, I'm going to have some today. Some that I froze that I thawed out. Kuwaiti Keith, how does your phone have a how does your phone have a zoom, and what type of phone do you have, if you don't mind? Thanks. I have an LG G4 that I got from eBay, and it's for AT&T. And what I've decided to do now, I'm just going to have one service. If this AT&T service works good at my home base in Kingsland, Texas, and Capitan, Texas, which it should, because I've had my AT&T phone, the other little one I had, at both places, it worked great. So I make the assumption that this will be fine. And what I'm going to do at each place, I'll keep Rise Broadband, the Wi-Fi service that's $45 a month, and also the smartphone. And then when I'm in Capitan, I'll get I can't remember what it's called, Windstream, I think. It's about $40 a month also, but it's super fast. But anyway, that's going to be the way I do things, because I'll just park there and be there. You know what I mean? For a while. Robert Williams, looks like a nice spot for a beer 30 and a nap. It is. John C., thanks for the heads up on that. And that calls for a beer. Everything calls for a beer at Beer 30. Ridge Hill Jilly. Beautiful river scene at the Frio. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's it's really a pretty place. Pretty little river and stuff. And that's the beauty has caused it some real problems because it's packed. Dorian Christie. Remember the movie, there was Three Faces of Dorian Gray or seven. Anyway, never mind. Rusty, is that genuine Frio beer flowing through the Frio River? Yes. Texas is amazing. Plans. 1, live by the river. 2, keep a good steel bucket to haul fresh beer every day. 3, stay happy. That's it. You nailed it, Dorian. Gavin H., thanks for the videos on this park. The park is on my list when I go west, young man. Yep, we'll go west. Ralph Phillips. I was in that exact same spot about a year ago with my son's Cub Scout pack, only it was cold and rainy. Boy, I bet that was a fun weekend. Kat Kohler Schwartz. Deborah. Oh, that's on Deborah's stuff. Okay. Sky King. Hi, you sure have a sharp rig. I changed campsite when I was camped next to 2 loose pit bulls. No, I hear you. You know, they'll work with you. I was expecting that they would say, no, we're sorry, you're stuck. But they didn't. They just go right ahead. Prairie Dog. I found the song "Go Home Girl" by Arthur Alexander. You could hug up to the girls with this one. Yeah, you could, and I did. This is Kent 46. Whew. Good you got as far away as possible from that feuding couple. Well, that wasn't the issue. The real issue was that drilling the water well. They're drilling 24 hours a day. They got to go down like 1,200 feet for water here. And it takes a while, so they're drilling 24 hours a day. John Cook, thumbs up to you. Sodbuster 330, it's beer time. Nice place. Thanks for the video. You are welcome. Mick Me. Hello, Mick Me. Lovely area. I'll have to see for myself soon. Well, good. Go do it. Do it. This is on Deborah's thing. Sea Lions. Great interview, Rusty and Deborah. Thank you, Sea Lions. Audrey Schonthal. What is the name of the song? Go Home Girl. I have searched, not finding it. LOL. Go home girl, go home girl, go home girl. Who is it by? Somebody just told us. Go Home Girl by Arthur Alexander. This is Thunder 19301. Very nice. Thanks for the information tip. Also, the Casita travel trailer looks good. It is good. That's a perfect setup for me. Thank you, Thunder. Judy Brewer. Nice looking setup. Thank you, Judy Brewer. John Bolton on Deborah's thing. A big shout out for Rusty78609. He certainly has an eye for Deborah, and it's an interesting video. Well, thank you. Travel Fun. Hello, Rusty. Hello, Travel Fun. And this is my daily side. They got a pretty long comment. I'm going to read a sentence or two. Hey, bro, I am a teen student and I also got this LG G4 in 2020 this month. So far, I'm loving it as well. The reason why I got this phone because of the stabilization that it has in the phone, and the camera I heard was awesome for the phone because it is not a normal phone camera which has a bigger lens from within the phone. Let me read the rest of this. It's kind of interesting. The next thing I love about this phone is the free FM radio that is built into the device that allows me to listen to the local radio station in Texas for free without needing data. Next, the phone is able to input SD card up to 2 terabytes, which is a plus. I am the same way, bro. I'm a very cheap student and don't buy anything new and always do research before buying anything if it saves me money. Keep up with your content, bro. Well, my daily side, thank you for that very informative comment. Thumbs up to you. Janice Williams, nice and peaceful. Correct them. Rick Berry. Hey Rusty, I've heard a lot about Montana. Have you been there and do you recommend it? I know it probably gets cold there. Was just wondering. It's been about 15 years since I've been to Montana, and it's a beautiful place. There's not many people there. It's beautiful mountains as you get close to the Canadian border, of course. And there's a big park there, Glacier National Park, I think is what it's called, right on the Canadian Montana border. It's a beautiful state. There's just not it's not very populated, and I like that. Rick, I read that. Peggy Bagley, I will give you a 2 thumbs up. She gave me 2 thumbs up, 2 beers, and a heart, 2 hearts. Thank you, Peggy Bagley. Valeria Swan, Swan, I guess. This made me look up the song by Arthur Alexander. It was before I was born. I like it, Rusty. You're only one of 2 people that really make you feel like you know a location because you show us the whole place. I love it and thank you. Well, why not? I mean, I'm here. Might as well look at it. I mean, you're seeing what I see. Can you see what I see? Tim Baker, you're living large, Rusty. I'll get my Social Security in 12 months, and I'm going to do a lot of the same things you're doing, including an electric bike. He's getting a bike. I've got a trike. Franny Lee says, yay, good trip. Ha, ha, ha. Played it. Go Home Girl, 1962. Now, she says it's by Ry Cooder. But anyway, it's whoever sang it. Do you know how to get back to your camping spot? No. No, I got it nailed now. Job 3831. The great thing about being single is no arguments. Well, I get frustrated with myself, I have to say that, because I do things that I don't need to do. We'll do 3 more and then we'll shut her down here. Panda 2016. Rusty, have fun at the state park. Be safe. Herschel from the Bio. Okay, Herschel from the Bio. And this is Fidel Espinoza. Thanks, Rusty. You are welcome. Eric Bauman. Go home, girl. Get it back in the jukebox. He's got a link to it. But anyway, thank you very much, Eric Bowman. Thank all of you for your comments. But anyway, hey Google. Hey Google. Tell us a joke.
Why was the stadium so cool? It was filled with fans.
Ha. Anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Doesn't cost you 1 penny if you want to fool with it. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And the only way to really lose weight is what? Eat less, unfortunately. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply through your nose or your mouth. Doesn't matter. Just take a deep breath. Hold it, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure it is. A lot of people take blood pressure medication, which is crap, and I don't take any medication at all, as a matter of fact. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, 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 exercise, pedal, 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 exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Because it's good for you. You'll feel better, and you may live longer, healthier, because of that one little thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. Why would you let somebody dump trash in it? Okay? A lot of negative crap. Particularly the news media. They get in through these little openings here and here. Boy, do they. And they know how to operate once they get in here. I promise you that. But anyway, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. Today is Wednesday, hump day, and we're gonna do. I've got a driving video I'll post today, and then tomorrow I'll do a. I'm going to do a driving video today, either through the park or driving the area, and then whatever I didn't do today, I'll do tomorrow. Is that making sense? Anyway, guys, from Garner State Park on a cold morning, enjoy your day. Adios. Bye-bye.